So I just won second place at Data Science Hackathon conducted yesterday at Bangalore. Okay, so this is the problem statement which you can see here. So you can just pause the video and go through the question once. So basically here they are trying to say that a person with spinal cord injury, like he'll be not able to use his hands, or his body movement will be restricted, right? So for the people like this, we have to help them to use the computer with the help of their face reaction. So whatever our mouse control is there, right? So with just like left with our face reaction, we should be able to do all those movements. Okay, like left blink would be like something left click, right blink would be something like right click. So something like that, we have to come up with our logic. So we can solve this problem with the help of two libraries. Like one is like with this computer vision or media pipe, you can say. These are both related to computer vision library itself. This is something known as CV zone, which we can say, and media pipe is one more, developed by Google. For this particular project, I had gone with CV zone, a basic this. Whereas even media pipe is good with an additional features available. And we require one more, an additional library. This is PyTorch UI. This will help us to give the control of mouse movement. Okay, with the help of programming. So if you see in the below this, so here with the help of CV Zone library, I was able to open my webcam and locate all the face coordinates present here. Okay, once there are approximately 468 coordinates, if I'm not wrong. Here you will be able to see it less, but as I move my face left or right, they will be automatically displayed. For example, if you see now, I have just tilted my face, and it has automatically captured all the coordinates in a respective positions. Okay, once I was able to achieve this, my next task was to find out the coordinates of my eye. So that my main logic was whenever I close my eyes, so the distance whenever is decreased, I can consider it as a right click and left click. That was my initial thought process. But as soon as I achieved this, the later issue which I faced was whenever I moved towards the camera or moved away from the camera, the values were changing a lot and there were a lot of fluctuations, so which was not consistent. So to avoid this, what I had done is I tried to find out take the ratio of this, that is the ratio like the vertical height and the horizontal this. So once I get the ratio of these coordinates, then the ratio will be consistent. That's what everyone knows. So with the help of this, I was able to have a consistency in the ratio. And then once we get this, I tried to plot it in a graph so that it's easy to find out which is our appropriate range. Okay, so if you see the initial what I got was like from 37 to 29 is where our actual this blinking range will lie. So if you are not blinking and we are consistent, then this is the line present here. And whenever you blink, there will be a normal fluctuation of this. So initially, I just kept with the normal this version. Like I had kept a limit of somewhere like 38, and here I have kept it somewhere like 29 or something. The issue again here was that it's a normal tendency to blink our eyes and close our eyes. So even when I don't wanted to close my eyes, it was considered as blinking or closing the eyes. So again, to avoid this, what I had done is, let me just erase this. I just increased the what I can say, the ratio here. So if it exceeds this 40 points, then it is considered as left click, or if it is going down of this, then it gets considered something as right click. So something like that I gave. Okay, so for this, you have to increase your eye wide open. Okay, so once I achieved this, then later I again realized that this feature, whatever I said right now, opening eyes wide open, is good for scrolling function. Which is specifically not yet implemented, but I thought this was the good for scrolling, just increase for moving your eyes bigger is good for scrolling like this, if you are able to see my video. So then what I thought is then for click, I thought to again take the coordinates of the mouth. So if you see here, I tried to take the coordinates of the mouth here with the two dots, and the coordinates for these are mentioned here. That is nothing but 80, 82, 87, and 88. The coordinates are specifically very hard to find because there is not proper information present on net. So once you get any one particular coordinate, the rest coordinates are will be just adjacent to it. Okay, so yeah, that's how you find out the coordinate. Then what I did is, if I wanted a left click or a right click, first of all, what I have to do is I have to open my mouth wide open. Once this mouth is wide open, like the distance is increased here, then from here, if the distance of my eyes is also wide open, so if this is my eye, okay, and even if distance, if is this like if the distance of this is like greater than 40, I guess, something I have given. Even if this is wide open, then I'll consider it as something right click, or else here what I can say, if it is like minimized, like the ratio is less than 29, not 29, it's 25, I guess. What, let me just check what I gave you. Yes, 25. 25 or 24, I give, like I kept on changing it to get what particular ratios. Then what I can say is it's a left click. Okay, and this is the one thing which I implemented. So I have my right click present, I have my left click present. So for that I have to like open my mouth and widen my eyes or minimize my eyes, okay, or close my eyes. So this was the one part. The second part which I implemented was, so if this is our web cam and here is our face, okay, and if this is the eye present here, okay, I took the coordinate of this, and what I did is, as if this eye moved up here at this direction, then if this is our desktop, our mouse should also go here. So I just tried to link it like that. The challenge here was that whenever I moved the my eyesight here, let's say I moved the eyesight here, then half of my body is cut, like this much part has been removed, right? So to avoid this, what we could have done is, I could have created just a rectangular box here itself. I could also have given the positions for my nose, but this is not implemented, which I'm planning to implement in future. So here, just if we moves in this much region in this particular box itself, then we can map it in our windows related to that movement. That's it with the explanation. Let's now practically see it once. Okay.
Okay, so I'll just launch my site with the help of Flask. So if I just go here and run it, so my site, double click on it. So the site is my previous this. Yeah, a simple basic site with few details present for a simple video like what are the possibilities. Okay, so now what we are interested in this first card. So whenever I click on this card, my and whatever mouse control I am doing now with the help of mouse will be controlled with the help of my face reaction. Okay, so let's try to do it. I'll click on checkout. Okay, um, it will launch in, okay, the camera has been launched, and if you see the mouse is already being controlled by my face. Okay, if you are not able to get it, I'll just close my camera and pull my face up. Okay, so now my camera is closed, and what I'll do, I'll switch back my camera on. Okay, now my camera is on, and now what we'll do, we'll try to click on this open source link which I have given up. So I'll just go up there. Now I have to increase my eyes width as well as my mouth. Okay, let's try once again. Okay, the face, this should be proper. What? Okay, if you see, it was opened. So as the what they say, my eyes were wide open and the mouth was clicked. I'll again close my camera so that I'll be able to gain the control back with mouse, and now I'll pull it up. Now what I'll do is I'll switch my camera on. So now I'll try to click on, let's say, repositories. My hands are up, so just to get the confirmation. So to click on repositories, I have to go on that first. I have to open my eyes wide open. And okay, the eye is not going. Let's do it once again. So okay, it went to repositories, you see. So now once it has gone to repositories, now what we have to do is, let's try to do now right click. Again, I'll switch off my camera with the help of like hand, and I'll gain the control with my mouse. I'll open the camera. Okay, now I'll remove my hand. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll try to do which is this right click. So for that, I have to minimize my eyes, and I have to open my mouth. Okay, so let's try to do it here. Okay, if you see, so it did work. Okay, so it opened. Now what I'll do is, let's click on this. Cool. So we got the emojis and all. Let's try to click on the first this. For this again, I have to increase. Oh my god. Yeah, increase my eyes wide open and open the mouth. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I'll stop here. And now, please. Oh yes, got it. Good. Okay. So I'll just switch off my camera and take the control on my mouse. Where is my camera? Okay, good. I close this. Oh, for closing, I have to use Q. So if you see, we successfully were able to control our windows with the help of mouse reaction. So this is the code, and the code is present in the my repository as well. So for that, you have to simply go on overview, click on repositories, and the first one, face detection mouse control. So this is the one which we have. You can just star it and port the repositories. Okay. So yeah, that's it with the project.